Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are adulting. We are talking home security and safety, which is something that I don't normally do. July 11th was Prime Day and I went a little bit crazy. The number one purchase on my list was to get a new smart lock for my place. So I went on Amazon and I did some research and this was the one that I ended up getting. So this is the Sifely keyless entry door lock. So a little bit of backstory on why I'm stupid and why we're in the position that we are. So I first bought my place 4 years ago. There was a code on the keypad and this code has never been changed. So I've had multiple roommates in my time living here and my code on my keypad has never changed. It's actually never changed since I bought the place. There was one time that I followed a YouTube tutorial step-by-step trying to change the code and I thought that I successfully changed it, and then an hour later it reverted back to the old code and I could never figure out what went wrong, why I couldn't change the code. So it's always just been the same code that I didn't even pick since I've moved in. It was really important to me to find a smart lock that one, I could control with the app, and two, was super easy and safe. So the reason I want to control it with the app is because with my current keypad, there is no app. There's nothing smart about it. You just type in the code and it's so confusing trying to figure out how to change the code. I feel like I'm doing Morse code, typing in special codes to be able to change the code, and it's just so confusing and I don't want to have that problem anymore. So having an app, I can control everything through the app and I don't have to worry about knowing these codes or forgetting all of the information. It's all just going to be housed in the app. The second thing that was important to me is the safety features, which that's really more number one. It's really important to me that there's safety. And so with the app, the reason I said the app number one is because safety comes with the app. Through the app, there's a lot of safety features where you can add fingerprints in, so certain people can always get in with their fingerprint. You can delete certain codes so that if somebody moves out, you can take their code away and then you don't have to worry about them breaking into your house. So for me, it was just really important to have all of this. And I thought that it was an investment. It's a peace of mind safety thing, which those kinds of things you can't even really put a price tag on. On Amazon, it says that it's $130 and that it's on sale for $99. And I think for Prime Day, I got it for like 70 or 80 bucks. And I think you still can get it for 70 or 80 bucks because it says that there's a $15 coupon. So I feel a little bamboozled, but it's okay because at the time I felt like I was making a great investment and I know that I will be. So I already took it out of the box. So I'm gonna show you a couple of the things that it came with and we're gonna try to install this together. So this is what the unit looks like. It's a little bit clunky looking right now. What's nice is you can decide which side you want the handle to go on. So it just comes straight up and then once you actually install it, you'll move it side to side. So what's gonna happen is they are gonna connect here through the door. So this will be the outside where the keypad is and here's your fingerprint. This is the part that's going to go on the inside and there's also a QR code that takes you to the video tutorial to step-by-step see how to install it. I'm gonna show you what my current keypad looks like and then you'll probably get a better understanding of why I wanted to upgrade. So then we're gonna have a little Bob the Builder moment where I'm gonna take a screwdriver and say a little prayer before I take off the current keypad and put this one on. So let's get into the adulting. So from the inside of my place, this is what the lock looks like. So I'm gonna need to unscrew here and I'll be able to take it out of the wall. So I'm gonna show you when you open it. So this is the current setup and right now there is really no tech at all. I just insert the code. So when it's unlocked, if I just hit the lock button, it will lock the door, which is really nice. And then when I type in the code, it unlocks. There's not even a keyhole in this bottom part, so I don't have to worry about replacing any of this. I'm solely gonna be replacing this part with the upgraded one from Amazon. All right, so I live in Arizona. Right now it's 110 degrees out. So I'm trying to stay inside as long as I can. And I also I've scanned the QR code link that gave me directions on how to install. It's only an 8-minute video and I think only 5 is the installation and 3 is showing you how to use the app. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew the old lock, and then we're gonna get moving with the new one as fast as we can because it's hot out and I don't want the door open. Oh, here we go. All of it just popped right on out. Oh. All right, so that piece just popped right on out. So in the box that I got from Amazon came this little box too. And this little box has all of the pieces that we're gonna need along with the new set of keys. So here I have the 2 brand new keys that are gonna end up working with this lock. And here's the new piece that I need to put inside of the door. I'm gonna follow along with the video from the website and make sure I do this right. All of the bags that come in that case are labeled to let you know which ones come first. So this one tells me that I'm on step 2, which is installing the screws in here. Okay, I had to pause because I made a huge mistake. I shut the door and now I can't open it. So don't make that mistake. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go out my back door, and it's probably gonna be a little bit more difficult to do this. The next step is, this is the front door one. So I want the handlebar to be on this side when I open it. So I'm gonna screw in this screw in the back just to set that in place and make the handle stay right here. And then I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna try to attach it and hope it stays. Wish me luck. So now we're on step 4. So I'm going to screw in the mounting plate so that it stays into place. I'm also sliding this part off and I'm gonna insert the 4 batteries. Now I'm using the step 6 screws to fasten it. Now the brand new lock is installed. So I want to come on to talk about a few things that I noticed. So now that it's in there, it works great. So pro tip, don't close the door until you are done installing like I did. So when I first tried to use it, it wasn't working and I started freaking out that I was gonna be locked in forever. What I realized is that the last lock that was here when I moved in had a top and a bottom piece that worked together. So now this bottom piece doesn't work with this one to recognize it. So when I try to open the door, it won't open. I have to twist this handle and this one to open the door. So that is super, super annoying. I tried to take this out and there's a giant hole in the door. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna need to go get a kit to like make this not a thing. But then I got into a rabbit hole of maybe I just need a new door. So I might get to reinstall this lock all over again. Yay, adulting and homeownership. So fun, right? Anyways, the lock itself is so awesome. I love it. It's gonna be a learning curve for me that there's no actual knob to lock it. So my last one had a physical lock that you could see it's locked or not. This one will automatically lock on its own. Right after it unlocks, it has about a 3-second delay until it automatically locks again. Now, the main reason that I ended up going with this one was because of the app, and the app is so awesome. It was so quick to set up. I just had to hold my phone next to the lock and it recognized it right away. I paired through Bluetooth. Now I have the app and it looks like this. So when you click on it, this is what it looks like. It says Allie's door. So I was able to name it. Everything has been so easy. The only thing that was kind of funky was the lock came with key fobs and they don't work. So I just put them away in a drawer and I can try to mess with them later, but I think it might be like a premium thing. I really just wanted my phone to be able to program things, and you really don't even need your phone to open the door. First and foremost is if you want to, you can just tap this button to unlock. And so I don't know if you heard that, but it said unlocked, and then it gives you a little notification, and it already re-locked the door. So with your phone, you can just quickly tap to unlock. The other thing that you can do is have passcodes. So I have a permanent passcode. I just called it the front door. You also have the option on here, when you want to generate a passcode, you can make it a permanent code, a timed code. So like if somebody was coming over to check on your house and you only wanted them to have the code for an hour, you could have that. A one-time code, a custom code, a recurring code, and then you can also have a code that will erase after 24 hours. So that is awesome. So I'm gonna wait for my roommate to tell me which passcode she wants, and so then we can have 2 permanent codes, and then when the time comes that she moves out, I can just delete it and I don't have to worry about it at all. Now, my favorite thing that I've done with this lock is the fingerprints. Through the app, you can click on fingerprints. So I have one called Allie's fingerprint. So I can get in with just my fingerprint, and I'll show you how it works. So if I come up to the lock, all I have to do is this. It's so fast. The app also has a section called records, and within the records, it tells you every single time that the door was unlocked, and it will also tell you every time that an incorrect passcode was put into the lock, so you can see if somebody's trying to get in. Overall, I am so happy with this lock. I think it's gonna be a lifesaver. It's gonna be so easy to just come up and put my fingerprint in and not have to worry about it. I also love that it locks automatically. I was so bad at locking the door behind me. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me in this adulting home ownership ordeal of getting a lock put on my door, which I probably should have done years ago, but we're finally doing it. We're here. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you can see any other future projects that I do and we can do it together. Bye guys.